Transitioning between not having a full-time job to working 8 or more hours a day will impact your fitness goals. This is exactly what happened to me 5 years ago. And over those years, I learned a thing or two that I would like to share with you. Those working a full-time job have to be organized on how they use their time. If you find yourself not having enough time to work out, you should seriously consider reviewing where your time is actually going. Let me show you a very simplified example of a schedule right now. All right, you got 24 hours in a day. Let's just assign 8 hours to work, 8 hours to sleep. Okay, so now let's consider 1 hour for miscellaneous items. And this is items like the time you spent driving and maybe morning routines that you do. All right, that leaves us 7 hours. Obviously, some people will have more, some people will have less. Let's throw in an hour and a half for working out. Let's throw in an hour for food prep. Let's throw in half an hour for eating that food. So all of those times considered, there's still 5 hours remaining for you to do whatever you want. Food, not only can it spice up your love life, it is the thing that will separate you out of a lineup. Create a weekly meal plan and stick to it. When you find yourself in the grocery store, you'll only be picking out the ingredients that you need, minimizing food waste and money that you can be spending on dates. When deciding what your meal should consist of, use a food tracker. It will help you plan out your macros based on your individual needs. And guess what? The best part is, if you stick to your weekly meal plan, you will only have to log these foods once, as opposed to having different meals every week where you have to log the new meals every time you eat them. When you first start off, keep the meals super simple. This will help you stay motivated where you're not spending unnecessary amounts of time in meal prep. Let's take a look at a super simple meal plan that I have been using lately. You can expand on this, you can try something different, it don't matter.
Here is an example of a meal that I have every Wednesday. All of these meals have been simplified as much as possible so I can save a bunch of time in food prep. I'm going to zoom in on one of these meals just to show you how simple it truly is. So let's take a look at this egg burrito. I have this as a pre-workout meal. As you can see, this is literally just eggs wrapped in a tortilla. This is really simple.
You're gonna start off focusing on your macronutrients. But as you get more comfortable with your meal plans, start looking at your micronutrients in order to stay healthy. You're working out, you have a full-time job. How do you stay focused and motivated? Here are some tips. You're home late from work, you don't have time to work out. So what do? Well, if it's leg day, you don't do anything, go to sleep. If it's chest day though, let's say it's chest day. Get in front of your favorite TV show, watch one episode, and do as much push-ups as you can. Gamify it. This will keep you motivated. If you want to stay motivated and focused, you gotta track your workouts. If you notice that you can do 2 more reps this week than you did last week, that will give you a sense of accomplishment. You're gonna be chasing that high. Not to mention that progressive overload is gonna give you the best results anyway. That about wraps it up. Hopefully you found something I said today useful, and thanks for watching.